What's up guys, Josh Luck here, and in today's video I'm going to show you a few helpful tips that can help you if you're thinking about starting an Etsy store or if you're still new to it. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so the first tip I have for you has to do with the niche of your product. And if you're getting started and you're looking what niche you should get into, you may find something that's very popular and think, hey, I can do that myself, take advantage of the popularity, and maybe get some sales. But the problem is, when you choose a very popular or oversaturated niche, you may get lost in the crowd and not get any sales. Because when it comes down to it, if you have two products of the same niche, if we have one from a very established store and one from a new store, 9 times out of 10, people are going to buy from the established store. So it's very hard to get started. So when thinking about your product, you want to find something that is unique to yourself, something you would enjoy creating, and maybe something that not hasn't been thought of before, but something that's not very popular per se. That way you can find your own unique audience and take advantage of a less saturated industry. So I'm not saying like don't choose a popular industry if you're very excited about it. Be excited about it and choose that industry, but find a way to put a spin on it that makes it unique. And the second tip I have for you has to do with your branding. And I'm a graphic designer, so I always push having a good brand for your Etsy store because a lot of people who aren't designers or don't have access to software, they may be lacking in that department. But I'm here to show you that there's a very easy way to get a free, very clean, very crisp brand for your store just using a program called Canva. Now, personally, I'm not a fan of Canva because they're stealing my customers as a graphic designer, but I will admit it's an awesome platform and you can really find some good stuff for free. So I'm going to show you how to create a color scheme and a logo and a banner for yourself free. It'll look very professional. So let's jump in here and I'll show you how to do that. So the first thing you want to do when finding a brand for your shop is creating a color scheme. And you can do this for free using a website called coolors.co. I'll put the link up here. But when you pull it up, you'll come to the landing page, and if you go up here to the top right and hit explore, it will pull up literally an infinite amount of color schemes, and you can just scroll through here and find something that really appeals to you. So think about what industry you're in, what kind of style your brand wants to say. Maybe if you're like, you want to be edgy, you could do some dark colors. If you want to be really quirky and fun, maybe some light colors like this might be cool. But think about what you want your brand to say and find a color scheme that works. I would recommend finding one with 5 colors. If you get into too many, it's a bit overwhelming. So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to choose this one right here. So let me hit these 3 dots and hit View Palette, and it will pull it up where you can find the color codes of all this stuff. So keep this on your screen and we'll move to our logo. Alright, so for our logo, we're going to use Canva, and Canva is a free platform to use. All you have to do is create an account. There is a pro version for a price, but you can use everything for free and get along just fine. So we're going to go to canva.com/logos and hit this button right here, create a logo. And then that will take us to this page right here. We'll have our blank canvas, and you'll see some templates over here on the left. So just kind of scroll through here. As a free Canva account, a lot of these are free, but some will be locked for premium. So try to find one down here. You can see it says free. So let me just scroll through here and find one for me. Okay, so I kind of like this one. So I just clicked on it and it loaded into this canvas over here. And then once you have it loaded in, all you have to do is double click till it's highlighted, type in your business name, maybe even a subtitle if it has it. Okay, so once you have that ready, we're actually going to apply our color scheme that we chose earlier. So click on any of the elements and go up here to the top left where it has a color swatch. Click on that, and then up at the top you see it says Document Colors. Click on the plus icon, and you'll see a spot for what's called a hex code. If we go back to Coolors, you can see that our hex code is up here at the top. Click to copy it, go back here, paste it, Command V, enter, and there you go. So now the logo is your brand color. And then same for the background. Let me just do this real quick. Okay, that looks awesome. There's something weird in, okay, so it's got a watermark. It looks like I chose a premium one. If you have a watermark on yours, you'll have to get the premium account. But if you don't want that, just find a different logo that's free. So I'm pretty happy with that. So once you get done with that, just go to download. File type, I would do PNG and download. And since I chose a premium template, mine says download for $1 or get Canva Pro to download. If you chose a free template, you should be able to just download it. So do that, and then we will go back to home and do the banner. All right, so we're back at the home page of Canva, and we're going to create our banner. If you go up to the top right, you'll hit Create a Design, and then search Banner, and it should be the first one, Banner Landscape, 72 by 36 inches, and then it will pull up another canvas where you can see the blank canvas has our banner. And then same thing that we did for our logo, go over here to the left, find a template that works for you. I'm gonna go with this one. And then you can go to Uploads over here, Upload Media, and whenever you do that, you can download the logo that you created and put the logo somewhere here. So then just same thing, double click Elements, change the text however you want it, and you'll have a banner for your Etsy store. So now we have a color scheme, a logo, and a banner. Make sure the colors match, the font matches, everything matches. But with that, you have a free brand complete for your Etsy store. So you should look pretty snappy when you get it all done. All right, so now that you've chosen your niche and created your branding, the third tip that I'm going to say to you is be patient. And this is probably the most important tip. You're not going to get sales overnight. I mean, you may if you already have another platform and you bring customers directly, but most people who are just getting started, it takes time to build up the rapport with Etsy and your customers and get some reviews, build up your store. So it's very important to be patient. Some stores, me personally, it was 6 months before I made my first sale. So there's a few things you can do while you're waiting for your first sale to come in. First thing you can do is brush up on your SEO. Now, SEO is search engine optimization, and it's actually how people find things when they search things on Etsy. And I have a video on SEO, so I'll post it in the description below if you want to watch that. But it's important to, while you're waiting for your first sale, to kind of be knowledgeable about how that works. Maybe adjust some of your titles, some of your descriptions, so they rank better, and hopefully you can trickle in some sales here and there. And the second thing you can do is brush up on your photography. Now, most people click on a listing based on the photograph, and if you have really good product photography, you can actually increase your potential sales that way. And again, I've got a video on product photography, so I'll link that in the description so you can watch that and brush up on that as well. And the third tip I have for you while you're being patient is just do research. Constantly figure out how to better your store and things you can do to improve it here and there while you're waiting for the sales to trickle in. Because if you really have a proper foundation, once sales start coming in, you can feel confident that you're ready to take on more sales. So again, be patient. Your store will grow over time, but it does take time. So please be patient and just research while you're waiting. All right, another tip I have for you is I wouldn't recommend running ads while you're building up your store. You really want to build the solid foundation first and then run ads. I mean, if you want, you have extra money in the budget, you can run like, let's say $1 a day on Etsy ads just to see how they do. But I haven't had too good of results with Etsy ads just because there's no way to target them. It's just a promotion, it's not the greatest, and then Google ads are just simply too expensive. So really focus on building the foundation before you start running ads, because I would hate for you to waste money and not get any sales from it. It may be discouraging and you may quit your store. Like I know I have in the past. I've tried a few stores before where I just spent money on it and just got discouraged and quit. And then the last tip I have for you is just continue to post. So if you get started and you make 3 listings and you're not seeing any sales, you may get discouraged and just kind of forget about it. But I promise you, if you keep adding listings every week or so, over time, you'll have a pretty hefty store and your chances of getting a sale will increase dramatically. So again, it just goes back to don't give up. Etsy is all about perseverance. And after 2020, there are so many new stores that you just want to continually build and improve upon your store, and sales will come in eventually. Like I said, my store that I have now, it's got 100 sales now, but it took me 6 months to get my first sale. So I just improved upon that time, and I really made sure my foundation was correct. So I hope this video helped. I'll link more of Etsy videos in the description so you can check those out. But I hope you liked it. Leave a thumbs up if it helped, and subscribe for more videos. I post twice a week, and I would love to have you along for the ride. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.